Hello, family. Welcome to Live Your Legacy. So, this week, we're barely at Tuesday, right? And it's already like I feel it ramping up. Like it's just getting more and more energy, more like you know how those cars, those toy cars where you gotta keep, I'm doing the motion like you guys can see me. You know how you gotta keep pushing it back until it clicks and then you let it go. That's kind of the energy I'm getting right now. Kind of like a slingshot, like we're pulling back, but it's like it's getting tight, tension, and then it's gonna go. But what I see happening though is right now we are, I know it's not just me who feels this anxiety. Like it's not necessarily a fear or a nervousness or a worry. It's just you're stepping into something new. And for it may be a little bit scary, maybe it is a little bit of fear, but it isn't like fear that's debilitating. It's just anxious. Like you're anxious to see how it's gonna play out, and I'm right there with you on that. But what I see happening is we are becoming more of that version of ourselves that sustains this thing, that whatever it is that we're stepping into, whatever is happening in your life right now, that for that thing to happen, you have to become a version of yourself that you were not before, because the version that you were before didn't have that thing, right? So you're becoming, you're stepping more into that version of yourself, and it's so fucking cool to watch. Like I'm just let me try to explain that a little better. I'm paying more attention to the things that I'm doing right now. I'm much more aware of myself and my mindset and the things that I'm actually putting my energy into, and it's amazing to be going through it right now, and to just kind of be, it's not an outer body experience, but it kind of is, because like I'm able to see myself in a way that I've never been able to see myself before, and that's helped me make better decisions during this time, because we're like right there at the edge of something. It's right there. And I feel like this week leading up to that full moon, y'all, whatever it is getting closer and closer, and we're becoming more and more of the version of ourselves that has that thing, that lives that life. And it's amazing, especially because I know if you're on my channel, you done went through it, man. You done went through it, and nobody deserves it more than we do. I mean, to be honest, the shit that we had to endure to get here is just, pat yourself on the back right now, for real. Take a second and pat yourself on the back, because goddamn, y'all, we did that. And that's something that nobody could ever take away from us, because we did something in such a short amount of time. It felt like forever. I agree with that, but we did something so powerful in such a short amount of time. Like the future generations to come that are coming up behind us, like we did some shit for them, man. We cleared out some really dense ass energy, low frequency energy, and now they don't have to go through that because we did it. Not saying that we're some just like, well, shit, I was about to say that we're not some superheroes, but goddamn it, yeah, we are superheroes in the real life. Okay, real life superheroes, y'all. What we're doing right now, but what we've already done is something that not a lot of people can say that they did, or I mean, anyways, but this is good shit. This is really good energy, and I am so excited to see how this plays out. And I feel like that thing that you're working towards right now, I feel like we're gonna go through a period of like an inter how do I say it, intermittent, like a, it's, we're not quite there yet, but we're in a that middle space. And it's not that you haven't become the version of yourself that has that thing. It's just, it's not gonna look the way that you think it's gonna look right now, because you still got to grow into that. It's like, I wish I could make an illustration for you guys to show you what I'm, the way I visualize it. It's like, yeah, you hit a new level, but you're at the bottom of that level. Like, you still got to grow into that space. You get what I'm saying? So it ain't gonna look the way you think it's gonna look, not yet. I suspect towards the new year, the actual calendar new year. So if you're anything like me, I go by the astrological new year. April to me is the new year. But if I suspect though, well, I don't know, because every time I think it's gonna be the calendar new year, it actually ends up being the astrological new year. So sometime between January and April, expect some things to start looking more like what you're imagining right now. Because I mean, one thing I've learned on this journey is how, even if I have a good idea of how things are gonna play out, it never fucking happens that way. Like, it never does. So I'm not, I know when I have something in my head, how I think something's gonna happen, I know that ain't it. I'm like, okay, that ain't it. So something else is it's still gonna work out. It's just not gonna work out that way. So just write it out, y'all. We just gonna have to write this one out. But yeah, this is good ass energy. Super amped, super excited to see how this all plays out for us. But just know you are so deserving of whatever is coming to you. Like, seriously, the amount of faith and obedience that was required for this, it's almost unreal. I know I know a lot of religious people who don't even have the level of faith that we have because of what the hell we just went through. Man, so pat yourself on the back, enjoy it, but don't sleep. Not literally, like, go to sleep. Don't sleep. Like, keep moving, keep it going, because you're not done yet. All right, hang in there. I love y'all. Peace.